Welcome to More Please. Today I give you my take on Big Brother, Rupaulidays and Taylor Swift as chosen by you. Plus, Tracy Braxton joins the Kiki to chat about the upcoming season of Braxton Family Values. Grab your mugs because it's More Please. All right, welcome. Listen, I asked what you wanted to hear my take on as far as the latest hot topics, and we're going to go over them now. It's time for Tony's Take. I love when y'all DM me and tell me all the things that you want to hear my take on. It makes me feel real good because it's all the stuff that I know about because I keep my finger to the pulse of pop culture. So let's get into what happened last week with my favorite show, Big Brother. That's right, Big Brother finale happened this week, and it's no surprise that Cody walked away the winner. This wasn't like the best season because it felt so predictable. But listen, I was 1000% involved. Even when it came to the final three, I was like, okay, look, if Nicole win, then this could happen. But then if Enzo win, but this could happen. But then if Cody win, then this could happen. But then maybe they're going to vote Cody out. So that way they have it. Like, I was still trying to figure out how this was going to end. But in the end, Cody was the one that walked away with it. And I feel like rightfully so, because Cody, as he said, literally started playing the game before he got to the game. And he made sure his social game was strong. He won a lot of the competitions. Like, he was 10,000% in it. And look, if I was him, when it came to that final three, like, all bets are off. Like, you got to do what you got to do in order to win $500,000. And from what I hear, word to the curb is Nicole is upset. But look, you can't be upset, Nicole, because you already won. You already done had $500,000. So like, you can go and do the fabulous wedding that you want to do. Let somebody else have a little piece of the pie. So congratulations to Cody. Last thing, though, I was super excited about was that Davon, my girl Davon, won America's favorite house guest. And she was rightfully deserving of that. Now, I hope next season, whenever Big Brother comes back, that they actually allow the people of color to stay for a little while instead of always trying to get rid of them within the first five. That's just my opinion. And y'all know that it's happened for like 22 seasons now. So let's make some moves. So anyway, that is Big Brother. Moving on to Taylor Swift. Okay, so Taylor Swift is now allowed contractually to re-record her first 5 albums. So as you all know, there was like this big shift that happened in purchase, and like the record company that she was with owns the masters of her first 5 albums, right? And they're now owned by Scooter Braun. Well, Scooter Braun was like, I ain't gonna give them to you, even though Taylor was like, can I please have my masters? And he was like, no, can't have them. So Taylor was like, listen, the second that I'm able to, I'm just gonna re-record it, because that way, as an artist, I can own my own music. And I'm kind of teetering between, like, do you want to re-record all 5 albums? Or like, do you just want to keep moving forward? First and foremost, I do think Scooter Braun needs to allow her to have the masters of her music. I don't understand why people are so greedy when it comes to stuff like that. Like, as an artist, you put your heart and soul into what you do. And so you should allow that person, or come up with a deal or something to allow that person to own what they created. So then that way Taylor doesn't have to think about or move forward with re-recording her first 5 albums. Now, I'll accept it if like it's just like fire, because it's like a different take on these songs that she first started out with. She's a different woman now from when she first, landed on the scene. So like, I don't know, it could be interesting to hear the songs, but like as the Taylor now instead of the Taylor back then. So it's almost like you're getting the old album that's new and different. What do y'all think? Let me know, DM me, message me, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about Taylor potentially re-recording her first 5 albums so that way she has it, has ownership and rights to her music. All right, and last thing, we are now in November, which means Christmas is here. And when you thought it was gonna be all about Mariah Carey, oh no, because if you were watching, it is a Rupauliday, honey. That's right. RuPaul is the official spokesperson for Old Navy. And if y'all have not clocked those commercials, it will fill you with so much holiday joy. I don't know why, but it made me smile from ear to ear to see Ru as Ru and Ru as Ru, both male and female versions, and looking good in all the Old Navy attire, from the fleece to the onesies, all that stuff. RuPaul is serving up a holiday that y'all are not ready for. So congratulations to RuPaul for selling us all the fleeces and all the cargo pants, all for your holiday season. So congratulations, Ru. Hey, if there are any hot topics that you want to hear my take on, make sure you DM me at Lounging with Tony on the Instagrams. DM me, let me know what you want to hear my take on, and I promise you, you'll hear it right here on this show. But coming up next, we have the very beautiful and talented Miss Tracy Braxton joining in on the Kiki. Hey, don't go anywhere because we've got more, please.
I just started my first talk show with an apology. I'm so Canadian. Okay. It's very hard for me not to apologize for that apology. Hi. This is Hump Day with Hampshire. I'm Emily Hampshire. This is my first virtual talk show. It's my first anything talk show.
It started as a cough or maybe a sneeze. Now here we are in quarantine. And if you act, dance, play, or sing, chances are you're on the couch not doing a thing. So watch Hump Day with Hampshire. Have some fun before we retire. Take a little break from the quagmire. It's Hump Day with Hampshire.
And if anyone's tuning in right now, they're like, this is the weirdest show I've ever seen.
Literally, we're going to think that they're on some psychotropic Friends.
Welcome back to More Please, y'all. I hope you filled up your mugs because now it's time to have a Kiki. I'm super excited to have my guest today. She is a singer, actress, and star of Braxton Family Values. My good Judy, Miss Tracy Braxton.
Hey, baby Kate, I couldn't wait. It was like all day. I had butterflies in my stomach.
I did too, because it's been so long since we've seen each other. But every time we're around each other, it's always a good time.
It is. Oh, just like you fresh stuff.
Oh, I miss you too. Oh, okay. How have you been? Because let me tell you, this quarantine has been the most. How has it been for you?
Child, when you call it coronavirus in house, COVID virus, she came to visit me. And she gave me like 35. The 19. So that's why it's 35. And
right.
The doctor told me to lose weight.
Listen, my doctor told me the same thing. He said, you are on the cusp of being a little overweight. And I said, first of all, how dare you? We are in the COVID, and rainbow chip frosting out of the can is real good right now.
Right. My doctor was like, Tracy, I don't have any goals. I have no goals, none whatsoever. But I need you to lose 10 pounds. I was like, ooh, I really became fluffy.
You know what? Forget them doctors. You look amazing and stunning and beautiful as always.
Thank God I had to work, honey. I had to work overtime.
Listen, you and me both. Like the Beachbody workout app is doing me right now. I done lost 2 pounds, so we on the good track.
Oh, spirit figures.
So this week, this Thursday, Braxton Family Values is back. 7th season of the show. Like, how are you feeling about us being able to watch you all on the show and the sisterhood and all the stuff that's about to go down?
Well, only thing I can do is just tell my story, and I had to put down some boundaries with my sisters. And I know it was a lot of testing and antagonizing with that, because they're like, wait a minute, she really ain't true with this. She's not true with this. But I'm true with it. And I think me setting boundaries with my sisters and sticking to it, they're starting to stick to their boundaries also and starting to grow. And I think it had to take me to show that leadership for them to say, you know what, these are my boundaries and I'm not tolerating certain things either.
And sometimes that's okay to do with family, because last season we saw all the stuff that went down in Napa. And I feel like when you have to take care of yourself, you have to put yourself first. And even with family, you have to let them know, as long as you communicate, like, listen, this is what I need in order to get myself together. And as family, they just respect that. And so I'm glad to hear that there is an understanding in y'all's sisterhood. Because for me, watching the show, since the beginning, that's what I love about seeing you all, is the sisterhood that you all have. And it's real. Like it's not, you all are not painting this picture that everything is always right all the time. But there's still good and bad moments. What are those good moments that you like when you're around your sisters and what we've seen on the show? What are some moments that you're like, that was fun. I like that. I want to go back to that.
Fun is being women, being adults, and just having a nice time, and leave all the cares behind, truthful in that kind of sense. Because, when you have siblings and stuff, it's good to leave out of the state, or like your best friends. It's good to leave and have that bond vacation, and just let your hair down and just have a wonderful time, without any anger, without any malices, without any hidden agendas. That's what I want. That's what brings me joy with, sisterhood.
Yeah. At this moment right now, at 4:48 Pacific Standard Time, 7:48 Eastern Standard Time, how is the sisterhood? How are y'all doing right now? Are y'all in a
sisterhood is great. Just because, we don't get along and everything, we get along. Much part of it. We don't try to show y'all everything that goes on, because guess what? It's none of your business that everything that goes on and everything. Exactly. Just like in my household, people always ask me, Tracy, you never post anything about your family and everything, because it ain't none of your business. You already getting Braxton Family Values. That's all you need in my household. So it's it's that keeping the boundaries, and making sure we grow to be the best women that we could be in our queendom.
Yeah. And one of the things that I enjoy and many fans enjoy about you is that you keep it 100. You keep it real.
I try to.
You listen, it is what it is, boo. This is what you get.
I try to be, me. Sometimes I gotta bite my tongue because, and then I start talking to myself. I know you saw me one time when I was talking about, I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing this. That I have to bring myself back together, and round it back up.
Is there anything that we don't see of you that you wish you could show us more of?
No, I think y'all see everything.
Yeah.
That's why I can take the criticism when people say, she this way, she need to do this, or she jealous, or she doing this, or she's doing that. No, hey, guess what? I'm gonna show you who I am. A lot of people think that because I didn't sound with my sisters that I'm bitter and things like that. No, baby. I wasn't sitting at home eating bonbons or nothing like that. Tracy had a career job. I worked with emotional disturbed adolescents as a senior counselor for 20 years and at Oak Hill and at Boys and Girls Club and youth services. So, you know, I did a lot. Okay.
Right.
Tracy accomplished a lot. 25 years, and I had 2 albums, and working on another one. So, and being an actress and everything else, and being an entrepreneur, I love this. I am Tracy Renee Braxton.
Come on, Tracy Renee Braxton.
But guess what? You cannot change that. You can say whatever you want to say, but I know who got me, and it's God.
Amen. Come on now. You better tell the folks out here. You got me sitting back.
That's all I can say. Like my husband, he just walks right behind and just do what he want to do. Everybody know that.
Shout out to the husband. So,
my husband, you know.
How you doing, sir? You gotta be respectful because he walked out.
Go back. Okay, see you later. I'm at work. It's my area, my space.
So you just mentioned you're working on your 3rd album. Yeah. What can we expect from that? What's the feel? What's the vibe of the 3rd album? Which congratulations! I'm glad you're still putting out music and still doing what's in your heart.
Thank you. It's picking up from on Earth because I'm on this high right now, and you know I had to take therapy because you know. My niece, I know you've seen her pictures, you've seen her, you take a FaceTime all the time talking to her. And when she passed, I was like, what? I became lost because she was my daughter, you know, she was like my son. She was like the air that I breathed, you know, and it felt that someone just snatched her from my womb, just took her from me, you know, and I had to see a therapist because at the same time, I wanted these boundaries. I wanted respect. I'm a grandmother. I wanted healing. I didn't want the same cycle going over and over. I didn't like that roller coaster ride. I wanted to get off that ride, you know? And I had to see a therapist to get myself together and to help me realize, you know what, Tracy, you are the best. And you can continue to be the best Tracy that you know how to be. And, you know, and own your own queendom. You know, you don't have to have permission for your family in order for you to grow.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you get stuck in family that, you know, you want to grow, but you don't know how to break away, but it's not breaking away, but it's to become your own person.
Yeah. And I think what we have to realize is that it's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to seek the help that you need in order to get to a better place. I feel like growing up, we look at therapy as like, you know, no, you don't want to go to no stranger and tell all your business to. Like, they don't need to know. Figure it out on your own. But sometimes you need that extra hand that's outside of your family
I didn't want to, you know, start talking to anybody.
Yeah.
And I was very selective of who I talked to. You know, I've been around my family all my life. And you still got to be selective of who you talk to in your family.
Listen,
so, you know,
because not everybody can hold on to water like you need to.
Sometimes people have diarrhea at the mouth. And when they get diarrhea at the mouth, then I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Stop the car, Barney Rubble. So, you know, it's like, what is going on here? So,
right. So you mentioned acting earlier, and I've seen your posts with the movies and stuff you've been in. Congratulations on that. How has that journey been? Because, you know, I feel like singing, you know, that's in your blood. You're like, you know that. But then to step into this realm, like, how has that journey and experience been for you?
A great experience. And I can say that I was able to try to challenge things and challenge personalities. Everybody, I'm high strung. I talk with my hands, and you know, I'm hyper when I talk because I'm excited what I talk about. And when I did the couch to become a therapist, that was such challenging moment because you know, at therapist you have to you have to be serious, and I was a therapist for mental health, so you know, on the couch, so I was Dr. DeBoer and Blue Baby and oh my goodness, I forgot the other one, but it was the mother that was going through postpartum. And it was the experience of me not being like this and containing myself and
becoming a whole different person.
A whole new different person. And then the directors, Victoria from Young and the Restless.
Yes, Victoria.
And Kim Fields.
Yes.
When I saw them, I knew my lines. I couldn't believe it. My publicist was like, what is wrong? I had to channel this person and then be around idols. Yeah.
It's a lot.
But the thing is, I've been around a lot of idols around my life. Legends.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We've been in this business since I was a little girl and been around Aunt Patty and things like that before Tony became famous and before Tony was that legacy of our family.
Yeah.
When you see other people you've never seen before, and then you was like, oh, you know, you think, okay, whatever, if I meet them, what? No, it is not like that. And being in a place that you want to be in and act and show them that your ability and I wouldn't say I crumbled, but I had a moment. Yeah. And I had to bring it back. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
But that one was the most challenging ever.
Listen, I'm waiting for the day that I get to meet Beyonce because I knew I'm gonna crumble. Like I know I'm gonna have to hold my mule, keep it together, pray to God, Jesus, do something, and keep my composure. Because just like you know, there's so many different people in this industry that you've been around, but there are certain people that just affect you, and I think it's because you just like you look at them and you go, whatever I'm doing in front of you, I want to do the best that I can. I want you to know that like I'm taking this seriously. This is a joke. And then, but then some in your body, chemicalization of the situation, and you stand there like, I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do right.
Right.
But it turned out amazing. I'm so glad that you dived into that. I'm just glad that you're challenging yourself to do other things, you know, because I feel like as a creative, as a performer, that's what we continuously have to do. So kudos to you for doing that.
Yes. And then my last movie I'm doing is the Christmas movies, Christmas Lottery.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. It brings me back from when me not signing and my sisters went on singing and things, but I make a cameo. Yeah. So it you know, acting right now is a good therapy. It's a good therapy outlet after your therapy.
Listen, when you can shed your own skin and become somebody else just for a minute, it gives you a new perspective on your stuff.
Right. You know.
So this new season of Braxton Family Values, I watched the trailer and I know that we're in for quite a ride.
Roller coaster.
Yeah. For how would you, if you could describe this season from Tracy Renee Braxton's point of view in 3 words, what words would you use to describe this roller coaster that we're about to get on?
Shameful. Brilliant and successful.
And there you have it. That's the roller coaster of life right there. Just going through all the channels. But you know what? We are going to be on that ride and that journey with you all. I just continuously send so much love and thoughts and prayers to not only you, but your sisters, your mom, your brother, your family, because I know that you all are giving so much of your life to us. And I know that it's hard to be vulnerable, and it's hard to allow someone into your business, because I know when I was growing up, my mom always told me, "You keep our business in this house. Don't you tell anybody else."
Yeah.
And so being in this medium, it has to be so much. So I commend y'all for that. I thank you all for doing that, and I just continuously always send love.
But you know what? Sometimes, Tony, you ask me these questions because you interviewing me. I don't want to hear about you. I'm just kidding.
She said, listen.
Okay. All right. Okay.
She said, listen, this is all cute and dandy, all that kind of stuff, but what is your question for me? What is your question for me?
Because you ain't let me finish all the stuff I wanted to say.
I'm sorry, Tracy Braxton. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because, when I said that I was shameful, I was shameful because I never tried to create my boundaries, what I really want to do.
Right.
And to show that I am a brilliant person.
Yes.
And I'm very successful.
Mm-hmm.
And, and I'm in this family also.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't more of my family, I think, too, because how it was perceived on the show and how the fans took it.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I am.
Right. And do you feel seen? Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm seen.
Yeah. She said, "Listen, I know, boo. She got stuff." But I wonder that because sometimes I think as a person looking in, you wonder sometimes if someone does feel that way when everything is happening, for everyone.
But I can say this now because going through therapy and knowing who I am now.
Discovering things.
Yeah.
And
so if I can help someone with my story,
mm-hmm.
it'd be hey, it's my truth.
Yeah. And
if I can help someone with my truth.
And that's the thing. That's what I say. That's what I appreciate about someone like you, who is just very truthful, straightforward, 100%. Like, this is me, and whatever you can take from my journey, take that, so that you don't do what I did.
Yeah, and I'm human. Do I have those feelings at times? Yeah, I do. Yeah. And then I have to talk it out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, I am looking forward to this new season. I'm clutching my pearls. I'm keeping up.
Oh, you're gonna do all of that. Matter of fact, you're gonna say, "Wait a minute, let me play double dutch." Wait a minute. Wait, then get in the group. Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Trina's wedding, because I know it's going to be beautiful, and I'm so happy, for her happiness. I'm excited to see your journey, Tony's journey, Tamar's journey, Tawanda's journey. Like, I've met most of you all, but I feel like I know you all. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I feel like, when I see things on social media and things that you guys are going through, I feel like an extended family member, where I want to call or message and just know that, you guys are like, I feel it, and I want to send you love, And I think that's how most people feels, especially watching this. But child, after looking at that trailer, honey,
it's good too. It's good.
Well,
it's not good. It's really not good, but it's good. Because I say that because at the end, after filming and everything else with my sisters, we come out really well.
Good. And I think that's the main thing, is that you come out for what's one thing that you've learned about yourself from Tracy that we met season 1 to the Tracy we're about to see in season 7. What is the thing that you've learned about you? Because this is a way to see yourself. And this isn't one of the few times where you can look at yourself and look at situations. So what have you learned about you doing this?
I can say that I know who I am.
Yeah.
The Tracy before felt as though she didn't have a voice, but now I have a voice.
There you go.
You know, it kept my feelings inside. Would never express how I felt. You know, just keep them inside. And like, okay, I can take this. I can take this. And then now, no, I have these boundaries, and I don't want anyone to cross those boundaries. I'm a grandmother. My sisters and them, they still have little kids that's in elementary to high school. Trina and my brother and I are the only ones that have older kids, and my child has a child.
That's
I
right.
have another grandchild, but that's my other daughter. But I'm in a different space.
Yeah.
I'm a queen in my own queendom, and I just want to be respected. And I'm not going to be that teenager or 23 years old anymore.
Right.
I can't. I have to grow, and I'm growing into a woman that want to have a legacy for her family.
Right. Okay. I like that. I appreciate that. I receive that, and you're going to continue to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tracy Braxton, thank you so much for coming on and stuff. Listen, you know what we got to do? We got to do another cattle drive.
Yes. Wasn't that fun?
That was the best time I ever had.
What?
It was so good. I need to go back.
How about when the horses start taking off and that's wait.
Mine was slow. Mine was like,
oh my God.
I said, listen, don't go too fast.
Oh my goodness. Fingernails, all of them came off.
Kim Whitley trying to get on the horse.
Oh my, that was the funniest thing. She put the pads on. I had so much fun.
It was so fun. So I'll do that again. We gotta do that again.
Yes.
Well, many blessings to you and continued success. And hopefully we'll kiki and keep in touch and chat some more. But I wish you nothing.
I am so proud of you because you said, okay, Tracy, this is what I'm going to do. I was like, look, you set your mind to it. You can do all things. And I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You just taking it by the horns, baby. And what? And you're good. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you. And I
skits and everything. I laugh at them. And yes.
Thank you. Listen, it's just my little way of giving a little ray of sunshine to people. And that's all I can do. That's all we can do. You're over there giving us music and movies and stuff. We got to give something to the people to smile about sometimes, especially during these times.
Who you telling? You got to laugh at these days. Corona COVID virus 35. She rampaging, man.
Listen, she's on an extended vacation and she got to go.
You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all vote. Oh my God. Vote. Tomorrow's the last day. Vote.
Yes. Very important to utilize your vote and vote.
Do not be afraid. Vote.
Exactly. All right, Tracy, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm keeping my eye on you and I'm proud of you. So thank you.
Thank you. Hello, boy.
All right, y'all, don't go anywhere. We have more coming up right here on More Please.
Greetings from Hollywood, California. I'm here at the world famous Magic Castle, a 56-year-old private members-only magic club that's usually only open to exclusive invitations and members only. But since the club's closure in March of the pandemic year, we have had our Dine and Delight program, which is actually open to the public. It's our to-go cuisine from our executive chef, Alex Arrieta. Delicious 4-star cuisine available at affordable prices to anyone in the LA area every Wednesday through Sunday night. All you have to do is go to togo.magiccastle.com. Place your order by 4 p.m. the day before, and then come by on your pickup day and pick up your delicious, delicious cuisine. And not only that, we've got cocktails, beer, wine, our special beverages like the Neil Patrick Harris Old Fashioned. We've got it all here for people to experience a little bit of magic during these crazy times. It's called Dine and Delight, to-go.magiccastle.com. Safe pickup from the Magic Castle directly into your vehicle at affordable prices. Bring the magic home.
Whew, that was a good kiki with Tracy Braxton. And I know my mug is completely empty, and I know yours is too. But hey, guess what? I got a little bit more for you. So, y'all, as we just mentioned, it is so important to use your right to vote as a way to utilize your voice to dictate the change that you would like to see. So for my little bit mo today, I want to give a shout out to my friends who used their voice to continue to show how they want to see this country moving forward. I know that there's so many of my friends on my timeline that made sure that they voted, and guess what? I am with them. So make sure you make your voice heard, make sure you vote. And in some states, it's still enough time to register to vote and make sure your voice is heard. So that way you can see the change that you want in this country. Don't ever think that your voice is not heard. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to More Please. Next week, we have Rita Baga and Scarlett Bobo from Canada's Drag Race joining us for a Kiki. And of course, I'll have your hot topics. So this has been More Please. We'll see you back next week. Bye, y'all.